love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Don't stop. Yo, shout it out to everybody that's in the building. Shout it out to everybody that's in the building. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, anybody but a dead body, do me a favor and hit me with a dice cube. If I can give the shout out to the people that checked in so far, the ones that checked in so far, you know, I got to show that love. That's the least I can do. That's the least I can do. I think I got a good one for you. Y'all. I think your boy got a good one for you, for real. Shout out to everybody, man, that's enjoying the rest of their weekend. They got to go back to that job tomorrow. And like my man, FTC Vice, trading your time for money, man. Appreciate FTC Vice for hitting me with the dice cubes. Let me know that y'all can hear me crystal clear. Let's get into this roll call. FTC Vice was the first one to hit in. My brother from another mother is here. We got Joff in the building. He said, great artwork on the thumbnail. Great music. It's immaculate. You dig? We got Lab Baby up in here, too, so far. And we got my brother from another mother. We got Big Ant in the building, man, a.k.a. Mount Vernon. And shout out to Miss Deliver Us from Eva. And shout out to DS1 Ross, the boss. She stays asleep. That's his crew. Appreciate y'all for coming over there, man. Word up. Josh said that's the difference. He said that's the difference between Big Dice and the rest of these niggas. He takes his time on his thumbnail. Fire. Yeah, I got some good work for y'all today, man. I got some great work for y'all today, man. And since we got Joff up in the building, y'all already know how I feel about Joff. You know, I feel as though he got the. I don't understand why my man ain't platinum yet. But I'm gonna let y'all know who Joff is. Let's go.
Yeah. Nah, for real. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better bow down to the fucking greatest. I'm the greatest. Nigga. Look, mama, yeah, your son done made it. Bow down to the fucking greatest. Watch me work, y'all here to witness greatness. The niggas checking in, they better check again. The effing in, come with a switch. I dare you talk again like fuck it. Push the wrong button and I'ma up it. Got a box full of old drug money. I never touch it. I really brag about the shit that I wear, but it do be something like, this is not a Kango hat, it's a Prada bucket. I'm still searching for a good sale. The AV costs about 12. The shit always come back around. Give me a good pill. All it takes is the right fiend. I change a nigga life. These niggas front, they ain't got no hustle. Something ain't right. Same race, they still stuck in the back. I done lapped them twice. If it's up, my bitch to bring my pipe. No matter if I'm wrong or right. I sing to her like Barry White. For real, on the B, I know my baby is sting something like Glenn Rice. Shooter. One time for the Buddhas, talking queens if they ain't mentioning me, then these niggas stupid. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better
NG baby.
Bow down to the fucking greatest. Look, mama, yeah, your son done made it. Bow down to the fucking greatest. Watch me work, y'all here to witness greatness. The nigga that you thinking is him, ain't really like that. If the Tigers take your chain, can get your ice back. Believe me, I'm rolling with E-Weeds with them black things. Look like controllers not playing P3 for the wrong reasons. You'll be famous up on the TV though. Channel 1 News, I'm talking Rocco Fatuccio. Puta maricon, don't be a stupido. Pull him in his casa, I took his dinero and got his bully too. It's NY. Y'all welcome to see the bad guy. Meet me at the Plaza Hotel. Got jobs for all of y'all. Damn if I'm out here starving and can't eat. Oh, the show black. My name Top. Oh, pleased to meet you. Send a bag on to terrorize niggas like Clarence Preacher. In my process, never forgot what got me $1. Black and white. I was serving 8 balls on my corner pocket. They talk tough. When I see him, it's nothing. They gotta stop it. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better check again. For niggas checking in, they better bow down to the fucking greatest. I'm the greatest. Look, mama, yeah, your son done made it. Bow down to the fucking greatest. Watch me work, y'all here to witness greatness.
Yo, shout out to Joff in the building. He told me to type in off the interlude. He said he's been doing it for a long time. You know? I'm gonna get into that right quick, but I just appreciate everybody for pulling up in the building. We got Miss L'Oreal. We got Miss L'Oreal up in the building. I see you. I see you in the building. I see you. I see you. Shout out to Sheep Stay Sleep, man. Angie baby is in the building. Pardon them gray hairs. She's in the building. Michael Holt, I see you in the building. I appreciate you. Angie, baby, I appreciate your support so much. 10 months as a member. 10 months as a member. I appreciate you so much, and everybody else that came down. I hope y'all enjoying. Miss Pam is in the building. I see you. That's the godmother of the Nile River. Shout out to Wax AP Peter, bro, man. For real, man. I hope y'all enjoyed or enjoying the series I did. Diary of a Mad Black Man. Part 1 and 2 is out right now. For the ladies, this might help you with the man that you're dealing with. For my dudes in the street, this might help you with the problems you're going through. See, a lot of us don't really want to tell where it came from. I hate the streets. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I wish I never would have sold a drug. I wish I would have never been involved in the streets. I wish I would have never been entangled with certain conglomerates, even though I love all my mans. I love all the people that God put in my life, especially the ones that helped me grow. But I'm just noticing now that these streets done fucked us up. These streets done fucked us up. All jokes aside, man, these streets done fucked us up. We don't know how to communicate with each other. We don't know how to communicate with our family members. We don't know how to communicate with our friends. That's why I love this song right here, man. I got to do this over again, man. Shout out to Jaffe. He in the building. I think this is the hardest motherfucking song on YouTube. Let's go.
The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Shout out to General Deezy. Let's go.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My foreign, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, them Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tax. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga. Go.
What's up, mama? What's up?
My name is Diddy.
Where you from? Really?
I'm from London.
I like that accent. What you want to do? What you playing?
Shout out to John.
I actually
Keith,
want
I
to be
see you.
50.
Oh, you want me 50?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you really want me 50?
I don't want to meet 50. I want to feel 50.
I'm saying, what you trying to do to me 50? You
I
trying
don't
to
know.
do something? I mean, you trying to get your jaws wet or something? You ain't trying to hear that?
Nah, I'm trying to get my lips wet when I meet 50.
Say, man, you know, I'm all the way from Queens. I'm from the Towers, man. My name Jess. I never had no London, bitch, you know? Never had none of that before. I'm saying, you really, hold on. Yo, Fifth, can you come in for a second? I mean, Fifth coming though. Like, he coming, he be in no time. He in the back. You know, just do what you got to do. Swallow me off. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure you meet 50. Do what you got to do. Get that. You know what I mean? You'll be all right. Don't meet 50. He gonna come. Don't worry about it.
Yo, this nigga job is crazy, man. This nigga is crazy. This nigga job is really crazy. All jokes aside, y'all. I just caught that shit. That nigga said, yo, that sound like some rapper shit too. He said, yo, you really want to meet 50? He said, I ain't never had no London chick. He said he went platinum off that. You dig what I'm saying? Yo, and I'm going to say it right now. Yo, Joff, I'm telling you this right now. I'm about to put it together because some people in the background been asking me about your music. Some people in the background been asking about Way to Black music. I'm about to do the official Jaffe versus Way to Black. See, my ear is different. My ear is different. I got an ear like an A&R. I ain't gonna front. Nerd, I see you in the building. Keisha, I see you in the building. Open-minded, I see you in the building. Forgive me for not shouting y'all out, man. Forgive me for not shouting y'all out. I got a motherfucking ear for this shit, man. I should have been an A&R. Word up. I'm gonna put up 5. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use the guard number. I'm gonna use 7 of my most liked Jaffe songs, and I'm gonna get 7 of my most liked Way to Black songs. And I need a bunch of y'all up in here to tell me what y'all feeling more. Or tell me if it's going to be Waiter over Jaffe, is it going to be Jaffe over Waiter, or is it going to be straight down the middle? Honestly, I'm going to give you my honest opinion right now. I think it's going to be straight down the middle. I think it's going to be straight down the middle. Both of them got a different style. Both of them is 100% official. Both of them is from the street. And both of them is part of 2 other conglomerates. But you know what I've been thinking about, y'all? The streets, how it's affected my life. I don't know how it affected yours. How the lack of vulnerability between men, how we can't even be vulnerable to the people we need to be vulnerable to because we still so insecure about the streets and things we've been through in the street. Yo, ladies, let me tell y'all something. When it comes to y'all coming to a relationship, and someone may have broken your heart before, in any type of way, physically, mentally. Men, we always worry because we say that females bring their luggage or their heartache from another man to a new relationship. Ladies, I'm going to be the first one to tell you this. Job said he thinks it's going to be 7-zip. He said 7-zip Jaffe. Word up. He said do fair and duel over beats. Ladies, us men, I'm going to tell you this. It's from official tissue. Us men, and I didn't even think about that. Us men bring our problems from our past relationships to y'all too. The shit we went through with the baby mother. The shit we went through with the chicks in the street, arguing over the fighting and all. Because back in the days, I don't know about now. Back in the days when we was coming up, I don't know about this new Diddy bop, but when we was coming up, we were in love. At least we thought we were. At least we acted like we were. And I always say to myself, damn, it's so fucked up that when a woman comes into a relationship, she always worried about what the dude did to her and putting me or putting us as men in the same shoes as the guy before her. But yo, fellas, if I'm telling the truth, let me see some dice cubes. The more we're in love with the woman, see, when ladies, let me keep it real with you. Forgive me for the truth. If we don't give a fuck about you, it don't make no difference. This is honest to God truth. If we don't give a fuck about you, if we don't see out, we don't give a fuck. Because we don't give a fuck, so we're not even thinking about giving a fuck. But when we give a fuck, when we are in love, I don't give a fuck if we're a gangster, a nerd. I don't give a fuck. A man. The definition of a man. When we are in love with you, we bring our past to the relationship too. The second y'all do something of a similarity, this is fucked up, ladies, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Your brother's here to tell you the truth. If we see the slightest similarity of betrayal or heartache that happened before we were in this relationship with you, we automatically put you in that category. We automatically put you in that category. So as men, we got to start working on it. If you've been in the street all your life, I pray for you, brothers. Because that shit puts a paranoia on us that I don't think nobody can really understand except a man. I don't know if any of y'all know who Mr. Marcellous is. And ironically, that's my son's name. That's crazy. I named my son after my man M. His name is Marcellous. Rest in peace. Let me show y'all my man right quick. Rest in peace to this man right here. Anybody that know from Utica Avenue, his name is Marcellus James. The man on the thumbnail name is Mr. Marcellous Willis. And he's in Missouri. And like in a couple of days, like actually 2 days, is supposed to be his execution. But there are a lot of people that's trying to halt this execution, put this shit to a motherfucking stop. To a stop. You understand what I'm saying to you? But before we get into that, I remember I told y'all I was going to bring it up some more situations with the situation with Diddy. But, you know, everybody got their way of explaining certain things. I got another way of explaining certain things. I told you I was going to go into a little deeper than what people were looking into pertaining to Diddy, because first of all, if you pay attention to what Dapper Dan, the great fashion mogul in Harlem, said, he said, this did not start with Puffy. This did not start with this generation. But let me show y'all something about where I believe Puffy was exposed and abused from. Check this out. Let's go. Listen to it out of his own words.
Turning to bisexuality after my second marriage, I could have a relationship with a man as well as the two.
Mr. Davis, you're a major influence on the career of P. Diddy. Have you spoken to him since the federal raid? You were a major influence on his career. Have you spoken to Sean Combs? What do you make of the allegations against P. Diddy? Any comments about Diddy? He credits you as one of his mentors.
You created Diddy the monster.
People are curious about the status of P. Diddy.
Status of what?
P. Diddy. Diddy.
Puppy. The status of Puppy.
Okay, you.
What do you make of that situation?
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Shout it out to everybody in here. Like I showed y'all, a couple of people at my job told me they was if you didn't watch that P. Diddy show I did, the P. Diddy case, this conversation right here, my man told me, shout out to my man Fly God Va. He was in the building. He said at the 47-minute mark, I didn't understand what he was talking about until he looked at it. So I looked at it. And at the 47-minute mark, this is when I was talking about this particular photo. And if anybody in here can give their honest opinion on this particular photo right here, I see P. Diddy with that snake look. This is just my opinion. Just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Fair use. I see P. Diddy with that snake look. I see Marlon Wayans looking confused as the contemplating something that's being told to him. And I see two men behind him that just in my opinion clearly looks to be homosexual men. No disrespect intended to nobody that's gay, LGBTQ community, nobody. This is just commentary, something that I feel. I could be 100% wrong. This is all allegations. This is alleged. I'm just trying to tell you from the way that I perceive this picture. But I know one thing, if you do pay attention to it, this nigga got a bunch of money now. He got a bunch of shows coming up right now, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about this dude right here, P. Diddy. I don't know if y'all know. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to show it to you. Let's go.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs on suicide watch at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center after 2 judges denied his request for bail. This as a grand jury is expected to hear new testimony from sex workers very soon. Good Day's Lizette Nunez is outside the facility in Gowanus with the very latest. Lizette, good morning.
Good morning, Dan. So TMC is reporting that 2 sex workers are sharing their encounters with Diddy with the feds. We're also hearing that Diddy has a target on his back while he is behind bars here at the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Here.
TMC is reporting that more people plan to cooperate with the feds in Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking case.
We found out that these 2 individuals, and we have actually spoken to one of them. They are both sex workers, currently sex workers. One of them says that they had an interaction with Diddy in 2014, and they are willing to tell the feds what they know about that interaction.
Jeremy Saland, a criminal defense attorney, weighing in.
You can't, as a prosecutor, subpoena or force a witness to come speak to you in your office, but you can subpoena them to a grand jury where they can speak there or have to potentially speak there. So whether these are new witnesses, whether these are new complainants, meaning victim parties, out making the allegations, will yet to be seen. But it doesn't bode well. It doesn't, certainly it's not a good thing if you're Sean Combs' team.
According to several reports, Diddy has been placed on suicide watch at the Metropolitan Correction Center in Brooklyn. The music mogul's mental state is unknown, but being placed on watch is considered to be a preventative measure. This week, 2 different judges denied his request for a $50 million bond.
Now I want y'all to pay attention to something. In my opinion, they're going to kill Puff and Jet. They laying it out right now for y'all right now. They're going to murder him. Puff fucked up. If y'all watch my catalog, I kept the content up. I've been talking about this. 1.5 years ago, I told y'all Puff was going to jail when he ain't helped the feds convict Keefe D on that pot case. Qua, I see you, girl. I told you, they gonna kill him when he didn't help. When Keefe D got locked up, Puff was supposed to be that surprise witness. But this is some real deep shit, y'all. I know y'all gonna say I'm crazy. But the reason why they have to have that case closed because Pac ain't dead. Did anybody hear what I just said? Pac ain't dead. Big boy, I see you. Pac ain't dead. Y'all can take it any way y'all want to, and I'm going to say it the way I want to say it because, number one, Pac's mom should stay down here in Lumberton. These is facts, right on 3rd Avenue. Look it up. After Tupac Shakur was killed, Tupac Shakur had a $100 million life insurance policy that was never cashed out. When they went to cash out that $100 million life insurance policy, they said that there was too many discrepancies in Tupac Shakur's autopsy. Mount Vernon, you my bro. I know you was going to say I was crazy. It ain't nothing. L'Oreal said, repeat that, please, sir. Pac ain't dead. Pac ain't dead. Big, God bless his soul, is dead. Yo, this shit is dangerous, man. Let me tell you something. When it comes to politics and things, I just let y'all see the devil that lined and put that shit on Puff. Clive Davis is the one that employed Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell is the one that employed Puff Daddy. That's who exposed that young man to that lifestyle of them freak-offs. That shit ain't gonna stop. It's gonna stop with him. And people still freaking the fuck off, y'all. People really think, first of all, let's pay attention to this. We all logic in here. I ain't with no conspiracy theory bullshit. I'm just trying to tell you something. We all logical here. When somebody passes away and they have a life insurance, the life insurance that you have to pay out to the family. How come after the family was denied the $100 million, nobody in the family contested that? So you mean to tell me nobody in the family, the mother was still alive then, rest in peace. The brother is still alive. The sister is still alive. Nobody contested $100 million. They just let that go to waste. So that means y'all believe that I got a bridge for sale too, huh? Any of y'all that believe this, I got a bridge for sale. It's called the Brooklyn Bridge. Cash App, $1 million to my motherfucking Cash App. $170 dice. And I'm going to get that bridge to you. I'm going to get that paperwork to you in a minute. You might as well believe that if you believe Pac. Now, first of all, where was Tupac's funeral at? I'll wait for the answer. Where was Tupac's funeral? Big had a funeral. Where was Tupac's funeral? Oh, they cremated him, remember? 1, 2, Freddie, I see you in the building, sis. They cremated Tupac, remember? Shout out to L'Oreal with the visionaries that's over here. Shout out to Sheep Stay Sleep if y'all not subscribed. FTC, do me a favor and put my man link in the chat. I'm going to keep it funky. That's my #1 YouTuber on YouTube. That's my favorite YouTuber. Sheep Stay Sleep. DS1 Ross the Boss. That young boy is dangerous. That young boy is dangerous. I'm telling y'all something. That young man is very, very dangerous, and he's on the road to 10,000. But we ain't going to get into that Tupac shit because I'll have y'all in here bugging right now all night off of Tupac because I got facts on this. You notice, ironically, after Tupac's mother was trying to get that money, she died? What if I told y'all Tupac mom's wasn't even his physical mother? I fuck all y'all up with that one. Pay attention to what Big Boy said. He said he was in the interest of the government because of Matula and Asada. A lot of people don't even understand. They fucked us right in front of our face because, number one, Asada was caught up with the CIA back in the days, and she was exiled. She was in Cuba. She wasn't coming back over here. But ironically, Afina Shakur, which is Asada Shakur's sister, was Tupac's mother all of a sudden. Huh? Asada Shakur, from what I believe, is Tupac Shakur's mother. Yo, Freddie, they don't want me to start. They don't want me to start. But what we're talking about right now is Puff. The laugh of a devil. Y'all still didn't give me no answers on how y'all felt when Big took this picture right here. The Vibe magazine that everybody looked at. This. Check this out. Pay attention to this. A lot of people didn't even do the math on this. This picture right here is the picture on the Vibe magazine that proclaimed this was the interview that started the war between the East and the West. Y'all ain't see that shit lined up? Look at Big face. Big got a... Well, check this out. Being from Brooklyn, rest in peace, that is my man in real life, God bless. I see that nigga sitting there like, I done fucked up. Look at Big face, y'all. But look at Puff face. How come he always slants his face to the side like a devil? How come he always do that? Y'all don't notice that motherfucking contract I told y'all about a long time ago? You see this right here? It says, when you sell your soul, it says, I, Biggie Smalls, hereby agree to sell my soul to the devil for the price of fame. By signing this contract, I agree to surrender my soul to the devil upon expiration into a life of enslavement and torture for all eternity for the price of fame. That's why Big was looking like that. Because see, right there, you can see some shit was really, really exposed to Big. Big, like I done fucked up. Big, like I done fucked up. Pay attention to this. Why they won't let Puff out of jail and he got 50 million up front to give him? Open-minded said he looked like he got his hand on his ass. I just thought about that shit, open-minded. The nigga Big like, why is this nigga grabbing my ass right now, y'all? I didn't even think about that shit like that. But this is where the shit get real at. Why won't they let this man out of jail? And he got $50 million right now. He got 50. He got 50, y'all. What is so of importance of Puff Daddy that they don't want to take the chance of letting him get to the street? Ms. Pam said he knows too much about important people. Y'all fail to realize that nigga got parties and videotapes with Prince Charles' son. That nigga connected to the Queen of England. Ain't that some shit? Pay attention. But why they won't let this nigga go out of jail? He got $50 million and they don't want to let him out because they want him to die in jail. Let's go to the beginning over this. Let's go.
The story we're tracking, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs on suicide watch at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center after two judges denied his request for bail. This as a grand jury is expected to hear new testimony from sex workers very soon. Good Day's Lizette Nunez is outside the facility in Gowanus with the very latest. Lizette, good morning.
Good morning, Dan. So TMC is reporting that two sex workers are sharing their encounters with Diddy with the feds. We're also hearing that Diddy has a target on his back while he is behind bars here at the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Y'all ain't pay attention to what she just said. He said right now the nigga Diddy got a target on his motherfucking back. You know where he at? Here in Brooklyn. Yo, you know how many niggas want to kill that nigga over Big? Yo, you know how many niggas want to kill that nigga over Wolf? You know how many niggas want to kill that nigga over Scar? Rest in peace to all three of them. Ain't that ironic? Scar dead, Big dead, and Wolf dead. That nigga in Brooklyn, man, and a lot of them gangsters that was around them gangsters in MDC, them niggas really want to get at that nigga, man. Puff done fucked up.
TMZ is reporting that more people plan to cooperate with the feds in Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking case.
We found out that these two individuals, and we have actually spoken to one of them. They are both sex workers, currently sex workers. One of them says that they had an interaction with Diddy in 2014, and they are willing to tell the feds what they know about that interaction.
Jeremy Saland, a criminal defense attorney, weighing in.
You can't, as a prosecutor, subpoena or force a witness to come speak to you in your office, but you can subpoena them to a grand jury where they can speak there or have to potentially speak there. So whether these are new witnesses, whether these are new complainants, meaning victim parties, out making the allegations, will yet to be seen. But it doesn't bode well. It doesn't, certainly it's not a good thing if you're Sean Combs' team.
According to several reports, Diddy has been placed on suicide watch at the Metropolitan Correction Center in Brooklyn. The music mogul's mental state is unknown, but being placed on watch is considered to be a preventative measure. This week, two different judges denied his request for a $50 million bond. His lead defense attorney is attempting to move him to a different facility in New Jersey as he awaits trial. TMZ is reporting that.
Now, you see what Ms. Pam just said? That's why he ain't dead yet. That nigga recorded everything. I told y'all when they rushed the crib before and didn't lock nobody up. They was looking for them tapes. Nobody paid attention to what I was saying. I told y'all when it first happened, yo, they got something. Remember, did y'all see the show? Y'all can go back and check it now. But it's going to seem like another prophecy. They want them tapes. And then Puff had the nerve. He had the nerve to play with them people. Let me show y'all what he did after this motherfucking commercial.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Rise up. We've got to organize. We've got to mobilize. We've got to work to solve these problems.
That's why it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Shout out to Yak, Chicago's finest is up in the building, man. You heard me? But let me tell you why they got this nigga. Let me tell you where Puff fucked up. See, if I was Puff, I'd have went invisible and stopped running my motherfucking mouth because I know the cards he holding. You know why I knew Puff was holding a bunch of cards? I did all this before, man. Pay attention to the boy, man. Y'all can learn something over here, man. This is where the grown folks come hang out, man. Let's go.
Names, as they say. Take a listen.
Drake.
Hey, YouTube usage.
Oprah. J-Lo. A-Rod. Will Smith. Alicia Keys.
Did y'all catch them names? I don't think y'all was paying attention. Let me see if y'all was paying attention. Let me get this one more time for y'all because I don't think y'all was hearing. Show y'all what this dude was saying, man. He was saying some real deep shit, man.
Oprah. J-Lo. A-Rod. Will Smith. Alicia Keys. That's pretty hit. Black King God, dude. Justin Bieber. Kevin Hart. Mark Wahlberg. Snoop. DJ Khaled. Swiss Beats. Kelly Rowland.
Fair YouTube usage.
Chris Brown. Maluma. Sheree. Sierra. Janelle Monáe. Yeah, that's my sis right there. Lizzo. Megan Thee Stallion. J Balvin. Naomi Campbell. That's your auntie. Yes, Naomi Campbell, your auntie. No, she's a superman. She's one of our goddesses. Well, let's get back to the list.
That's what he said.
Just your album.
Yo, shout out to 050 China Brim in the building. I forgot he had the backup page. You gunned up. Y'all thought it was a joke? That's why Puff ain't dead yet. You hear the names he's saying? Let's continue.
Rita Wilson. Gabrielle Union. Dwayne Wade. Usher. Demi Lovato.
Now let's get into this motherfucking work. Look at this clown nigga, Dwayne Wade. Look at this clown nigga, Dwayne Wade, that destroyed his child's life, just in my opinion. Forgive me for that. Let me tell you how weird this nigga is and how weird this young lady, Gabrielle Union, is. I never liked this woman, man, and I don't know these people, but it's like certain actors and actresses. It's like certain spirits you throw up off them. Them people wicked. Number one, I think them the ones that encourage their child to say he wanted to be a woman. Because this is what they did. They reversed their roles to support his son. That's not Gabrielle Union's son. She don't give a fuck about that little boy, in my opinion. That's not her son. And she seemed like one of them wicked individuals, man. It's men like that, too, that just do something to a person's child because you don't like them that much. Or you upset with them. I could see Gabrielle Union trying to confuse that kid because she's angry with the fact that he has a child with her. Look what he did. He said, from now on, he going to be a woman. From now on, he going to be the woman. And Gabrielle Union said, now on, I'm going to rock the motherfucking role as the man in the relationship. Now, this was supposedly being done to support their son in his decision of wanting to be transgender. This nigga Puff is crazy. Let's go.
Shaq and his whole family.
Did you hear what he just said? He said Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq and his whole family.
Tracy Ellis Ross. Little Uzi Vert. Sway Lee. Rick Ross. Julian Huff. Diplo. E-Night. Shreya. Burna Boy. The show Sir Singer. Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls. Say Nicole. From the Pussycat Dolls. That's right. Paris Goebel. Cara Delevingne. Winnie Harlow. French Montana. And a bunch.
Now, didn't somebody just say earlier that French Montana been quiet? Was that my man Nerd, aka Blurred? Every time you see French Montana in a commercial or in a scene, it's always he got his shirt off, he's sitting at the table, he greased up like some model in Vegas, Puff running around, staring him in his face like they done had some long night together. My man Harry said, that was me, baby. I don't even, let me tell you something. That dude right there, everything about French Montana is sexual to me. Everything about that individual, I don't even know what to call him, is sexual to me. I'm starting to think that's a girl. Like me personally, y'all think I'm joking. Y'all can say I'm crazy. This is just my opinion. I don't believe that Justin Bieber is a boy. I don't believe Justin Bieber is a boy. They said, Dice smoked too much bud. Go ahead and say it. Dice is crazy. I don't believe that's a boy. See, people fail to realize, right? Pay attention to this. There are individuals that are born with penises and vaginas. They're called hermaphrodites. See, I got the first one to do it. It's my man. I ain't gave nobody 10 seconds I ain't get 10 seconds in a minute. So you know what? You got it first. I keep telling y'all, man, my gun is always with me. Mount Vernon is the first one to get 10 seconds in so long. My gun is always with me, y'all. Miss L'Oreal said, Justin got an eye ridge. That's a boy. See? Now, I'm not saying that he's not a boy. I'm just saying he's not a boy. Did y'all catch that? Did that go over y'all head? My man Big Boy caught it. Did y'all catch that? I'm not saying that he's not a boy. I'm just saying he's not a boy. I'm just saying he's not a boy. You seen the video when Puff was with him. They gave him the Puff for a weekend. You see how that kid was looking? And look at your sexual chocolate right here. Look at sexual vanilla. Look at him. Let's go.
Just big surprises that I can't tell you. Because they're so big, sometimes they get busy and they forget that they committed to answering the phone and it's Easter. So
I must say that I'm not in the least bit surprised by those people he named.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Puff fucked up. But you know why I think Puff ain't dead yet? Because something that's on tape, they don't know where it's at, and he do. See, he already let y'all know he don't give a fuck about his kids, because if he cared about his kids, certain things he wouldn't be doing that's even gonna come to light. That wouldn't even be his type of character. He got daughters. That nigga's a freak. That's why I don't be fucking with niggas, because niggas got weird agendas. That nigga got daughters. And then got sons. It's alleged that he killed his baby mother. I know he killed Big. Before they said it. Before they said it, I knew he killed Big. All jokes aside, 4 or 5 days later, you got a motherfucking hit single out called Missing You for somebody that you was supposed to be his mentor. He ran to you from the motherfucking hood. You ironically made him stop fucking with the love of his life, because a lot of people don't know this. Big was in love with Kim. Now let's get that straight. Big wanted to fuck Faith, but he was in love with Kim. I'm gonna say this to you one more time. Big wanted to fuck Faith, but Big was in love with Kim. See, this is street shit. The only reason why Big even thought he had a chance with Faith Evans is because she was signed to Bad Boy and they met at a photo shoot. He didn't even have the heart to walk up on Faith. He didn't even think that he had what it took to even get with her, even though he was an MC. But when it came to Kim, nah, that nigga loved Kim, man. That was one of them orchestrated marriages. That's why it ended the way it did, and she was just so cool with taking Big off her chest. And yeah, you know, all right, y'all gonna be together. You're gonna get married. Put Big on your chest. You're gonna have his son. You got CJ. Ironically, the nigga that you was fucking with when Big died is the nigga you had a baby with. The same nigga that you went to the hospital with in LA is the nigga you was fucking with when Big died. Like Miss Pam said, allegedly. Word up. This is all for Puff. And this is all the curse of Biggie Smalls. I did part 1 and 2. I don't know if y'all went and checked it out, but I did do a part 1 and 2. It was kind of smooth. Some people was really rocking with it. They appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know if y'all know who this is right here, man. Anybody know who this is? Let's get into some content, man. Share it live. Make sure that like button is hit. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the place that we can only win. Marcellous Williams. Ironically, he's named after my best friend. And I gave that name to my son. Shout out to my man, Paco G's. He the person that brought this story to me. Because this man right here is facing execution. He's facing execution. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get into who is Mr. Marcellous Williams. But they call him Khalifa. Fair you twos, youches. Let's go. Fair you twos.
So Missouri is the South. I tell people that often. Missouri is the South. And when we look at it, we look at the lynchings in our state and we can really overlay a map of the executions, and they almost match. So places that did, lynching, extrajudicial murders, now carries out the death penalty, capital punishment. It is definitely mostly Black men for the most part, but the overwhelming majority of people are poor, and that's what we need to talk about too. People who are facing capital punishment or lengthy sentences in prison are poor, don't have access to the best legal help. In Khalifa's case, his attorneys back at that time, his defense attorneys today, those two men are judges.
My man Big Boy said, Mr. Marcellous Williams, which is now on death row. Before we get into that, let's get into this. Because the boss of the NAACP is trying to urge to stop this.
New at 4:30, lawyers for Marcellous Williams are now speaking to First Alert for nearly a week after a judge ruled against vacating Williams' murder conviction. Williams was sentenced to death for killing a former Post-Dispatch reporter back in 1998. Williams has roughly 6 days left to live before he's executed, but his allies and lawyers are making some last-ditch efforts. They're appealing the St. Louis County judge's ruling. They're requesting a federal appeals court examine racial discrimination during jury selection from the original trial, at least. They're hoping the governor will give clemency. But since becoming governor, Mike Parson has never spared the death row inmate's life.
So someone is always the first one, and certainly Marcellous has the case that I believe presents the perfect opportunity. Obviously, we believe our client is innocent and should come home, but at a minimum, the state should not execute someone when no one, not even the victim's family, wants it, and also when there are very credible claims of innocence.
Marcellous Williams' son is speaking exclusively to First Alert 4. He and the Innocence Project will explain why racial discrimination from jury selection may save Williams' life. You'll see that only on 4 at 6 o'clock. Meanwhile,
they're not playing. But let's get a little deeper into his case. These are the people that's trying to advocate his freedom.
Death penalty case at the time, and we were stretched thin. We were busy. We had more than one capital punishment case, and we did not do everything that we could for Khalifa because of that other case. And they actually admitted that in court as well. So the representation for people, most of the time get public defenders, and they don't have the robust, representation. Everybody's not OJ. Everybody cannot afford,
right.
Johnny Cochran and the great legal
dream team.
Exactly. And so most poor people are facing these particular punishments because they don't have access to that robust legal representation. And that's the crux of it. Even right now in our state, there are approximately 10 to 12 pending capital punishment cases, meaning they're sitting in jail waiting to go to trial, and they've been charged with murder and facing a death penalty. And guess what? All of those people right now are white men from rural Missouri. So they're from small towns in Missouri. They're all white men. And it's really an indictment, again, of our system. So when we talk about like racism and the division and the biases, we truly need to understand that our system, our country hates poor people overall.
Yeah. They criminalize poverty.
What I'm telling you is, if you're poor and you don't have access to resources or access to, amazing litigation, etc., you are going to be victimized in this system.
They criminalize poverty. But look, before, as we get ready to close out, talk about Khalif, because I asked you earlier. I said, make the case for why you think he's innocent, and I'll leave that up to our viewers based on the preponderance of information that you gave us. The facts of his case is in public record. But talk about Khalif. How is he doing, and what kind of person is Khalif for the benefit of our audience?
So Khalifa is, again, his birth name was Marcellous Williams. He has been a very devout Muslim for many, many years, and he took upon the Islamic name Khalifa upon his Shahada, which is that naming ceremony. He is also the imam at the prison he's in. So he is a person that is looked up to, that is very admired. He guides the other Muslim men in that prison, and he's always trying to make sure that he stays in alignment with Allah. And so because of that, he keeps his faith right up front, and he is doing okay. We talked a few weeks ago. And he honestly encourages me, right? Because I'm not, I don't have the faith that he has. And so always concerned, asking me how I'm doing, telling me everything is going to be okay. Because I'm a warrior, right? But he is very much that person that really stays calm, keeps other people calm around him, and has their perspective that everything is going to work out because he is such a faithful individual. He's also a father, a grandfather. He is very involved in his family. And he's a poet. Khalifa writes amazing poetry, and we put together a collection of his poetry as well. He's written poems about, one is called The Perplexing Smiles of the Children of Palestine. And it's an amazing poem about just the atrocities that are happening, to the Palestinian people. He's written a poem about like George Floyd and the issues of, what happened in 2020. So he's very in tune with what's going on today. And he has written some amazing poetry. So he's a beautiful spirited person. He is definitely someone that has so much to give to others. And we are truly, fighting for his innocence and his life so that he can go on impacting people in a positive way.
So tell our audience right now, what can they do?
Pay attention to this part right now, y'all.
Try to help reverse this.
If y'all want to help this and look this up and search this, please pay attention to this information right here. This is the most important part of this show. As far as this right here, I want everybody to write this down if y'all want to get down with this and trying to help this man. Because they saying, like Yak said, they have DNA that's proven that this man is completely innocent. But listen and pay attention to this.
Process that we know that is going to take place unless we get some support and raise the voices of Khalifa.
Of course. So, of course, his legal team are doing all they can in court, and we appreciate that. But as far as the community, locally here in Missouri and nationwide, just amplify Khalifa's story in his case. Talk to your community members, talk to your family, talk to your loved ones about the fact that death penalty does not solve anything, and actually killing innocent people should be something we as a society should not be doing. We have a petition for Khalifa. We also have a webpage, which is www.freekhalifa.org. And his name is spelled KHALIIFAH. So freekhalifa.org, and it has.
Y'all see it right there. www.freekhalifa.org. Marcellous Williams.
Toolkit where we have graphics and we have information that you can share on social media. You can print also and share as well. We have a little email template that you can email our governor, especially if you live in Missouri. You can definitely utilize that. So we're really asking people to learn and to amplify the case, amplify Khalifa's life and humanity. And we would love this to get as big as possible. Some people have made like videos on TikTok and Instagram, and those are amazing as well because those get a lot of views and really inspire other people to learn more. And so that's truly what we're looking to do, amplify Khalifa's case. Next Tuesday, the 17th, from 6 to 9 p.m. Central, we will be going live on Instagram, bringing on several people to talk about Khalifa's case and, trying to do a social media push, really just to amplify the case again and to amplify his life and to, because a lot of people don't know what's happening. So we definitely want more people to understand what is going on and how it not only affects us in Missouri, it affects us nationwide, because we should have a stop at killing innocent people. That definitely is not something we should be doing.
That's cold-blooded facts. Like I said, even though there's some people that have done some crazy things, I still believe killing someone is still committing murder. And if someone is going to be sent to jail or sent to the death penalty because of a heinous crime that they may have done, for you to be the person to make the decision how that they die, or if you should be the person to kill them just because of government, I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. Just my opinion. But like I said, I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. I was just shooting and letting y'all know how I feel about the situation with Puff, because I'm still gonna come back with Puff. Because I told y'all Clive Davis planted this seed with that young man. Puff done. Make sure y'all check into this situation with Mr. Marcellous Williams, please. You know what I'm saying? Even if you could donate, they'll tell you everything you can do to get to them. It's Sunday. Enjoy your families. For those of us that got to go to work tomorrow, I know how you feel. For those of us, just make sure we get up tomorrow. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Salute. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Why it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be